2025 Chevrolet Tahoe, the full review. Chapter 1. First Impressions and Strengths. Why the Tahoe stands out. From the moment I laid eyes on the 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe, I knew this wasn't just another refresh. It was a statement. This SUV doesn't just occupy space on the road, it commands attention. Bold, powerful, and undeniably refined, the latest Tahoe builds upon a legacy of dominance in the full-size SUV market. But the question remains, does it deliver on the expectations set by its predecessors? As I approached the Tahoe, its new front fascia immediately stood out. The redesigned grille is aggressive yet sophisticated, a fine balance between rugged off-road readiness and executive-level elegance. The sharper LED headlights and sculpted body lines make this model look more dynamic, like it's always ready to surge forward, even when parked. Opening the door, I was greeted by one of the most significant upgrades, the interior. The first thing that grabs your attention is the massive 17.7-inch touchscreen dominating the center console. It's sleek, crisp, and loaded with Google built-in, which makes smartphone connectivity feel seamless. No more clunky interfaces or outdated infotainment issues. This is modern, intuitive tech done right. The 11-inch digital driver display in front of me added to that futuristic feel. But tech aside, what truly impressed me was the attention to comfort. Sitting inside, you immediately feel the sense of space. Legroom is generous, seating is plush, and the cabin materials have seen a serious upgrade. Soft touch surfaces, premium stitching, and a well-thought-out layout make it clear that Chevrolet is targeting families who crave both luxury and practicality. But let's get to the real heart of the Tahoe: performance. Powertrain and driving dynamics. A beast beneath the hood. Chevrolet isn't messing around with the engine options in the 2025 Tahoe. The standard 5.3-liter V8 remains a solid choice, pumping out 355 horsepower, but for those craving more power, the 6.2-liter V8 with 420 horsepower is where things get serious. Pressing down on the accelerator, I felt the surge of power instantly. It's not just fast, it's authoritative. Then there's the newcomer in the lineup, the 3.0-liter turbo diesel inline-six. Diesel engines aren't just about fuel economy, they're about torque, and the Tahoe delivers in spades. The turbo diesel option offers an impressive 460 pound-feet of torque, making towing a trailer feel almost effortless. The low-end grunt makes highway cruising smooth, and the fuel efficiency gains compared to the V8 models are a welcome bonus. The 10-speed automatic transmission shifts seamlessly, adapting effortlessly whether I was coasting on the freeway or tackling stop-and-go city traffic. But it's not just about power, it's about control. Chevrolet gives you options when it comes to suspension: standard suspension, comfortable for daily driving. Magnetic ride control, adjust to road conditions instantly for a smoother ride. Air ride adaptive suspension, raises or lowers the vehicle for better efficiency or off-road capability. The result? A driving experience that feels refined yet powerful, smooth yet confident. As I navigated winding roads, the Tahoe felt surprisingly composed for a large SUV. There's still the expected body roll when cornering at higher speeds, but it's well controlled. The steering is precise enough to make maneuvering easy, and with Chevy's improved adaptive cruise control and lane-keeping assist, highway drives feel effortless. By now, I was seriously impressed. But of course, no vehicle is perfect. And that brings us to Chapter 2. The downsides. What the Tahoe could improve. For all its strengths, the 2025 Tahoe isn't without its flaws, and in a market this competitive, even minor drawbacks can influence buying decisions. Price tag and trim confusion. Let's start with the obvious, pricing. The base Tahoe starts at around $61,000, which is on the higher side for entry-level full-size SUVs. And if you want the fully loaded high country model, you're looking at a price tag north of $81,000. That's well into luxury SUV territory, competing with the likes of the Cadillac Escalade and Lincoln Navigator. And here's where it gets tricky. Chevrolet offers multiple trims with a wide range of customization options, which can be overwhelming for buyers. Some features that should be standard at this price point, like ventilated seats and a heads-up display, are locked behind higher trims. If you want the best version of the Tahoe, you'll be paying a premium. Fuel efficiency, not the best in its class. The 6.2-liter V8 is a powerhouse, but let's be honest, it drinks fuel like a thirsty beast. If you're opting for the biggest engine, expect roughly 15 miles per gallon in the city and around 20 miles per gallon on the highway. Compared to the Ford Expedition's twin-turbo V6, which manages slightly better numbers, the Tahoe can feel a bit less efficient for daily driving. The 3.0-liter turbo diesel does offer a more economical alternative, but diesel fuel availability isn't as widespread in some areas, which could be a consideration for potential buyers. Maneuverability. Big SUV problems. While the Tahoe has good driving dynamics for its size, there's no escaping the fact that it's still a massive vehicle. Parking in tight spots requires extra patience, and navigating narrow city streets can feel like squeezing an elephant through a doorway. Infotainment and software bugs? Chevrolet's move towards Google built-in is a step in the right direction, but early adopters have reported occasional software glitches. The infotainment system is fast and responsive, but some users have noted random connectivity drops with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. While these are minor inconveniences, software issues can be frustrating, especially in a vehicle this premium. Final verdict. Is the 2025 Tahoe worth it? So, does the 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe deserve a spot in your garage? Absolutely, if you know what you're looking for. If you want a powerful, spacious, and tech-loaded, full-size SUV with serious towing capabilities, the Tahoe is one of the best options on the market. If you prioritize luxury and high-tech features, the Tahoe High Country delivers, though at a steep price. If you need fuel efficiency, the turbo diesel option is a game-changer. However, there are trade-offs. It's pricey compared to rivals like the Ford Expedition and Jeep Wagoneer. Fuel economy is still a concern for the larger V8 models. Its sheer size makes maneuvering in urban areas a challenge. For those willing to pay for top-tier power, comfort, and features, the 2025 Tahoe delivers an experience that few SUVs can match. But for budget-conscious buyers or those prioritizing fuel savings, exploring alternatives like hybrid or smaller SUVs might be worth considering. At the end of the day, the Tahoe remains a king in the full-size SUV segment. It's powerful, luxurious, and packed with cutting-edge features. If you're ready for the ride, this beast is waiting for you.